TMZ reports. Bobbi Althoff, podcaster's hubby, files for divorce. Do you have a take on Drake's? I do. Actually, that's so funny because my friends just sent me something that's an update on the Drake penis situation. I do. I have an update. Folks, I have an update on the Drake penis situation. Here's a cock update. First and foremost, I just want to say something. I think like I f***ed up. We shouldn't be doing too much of a meat watch here because like I feel like it's there's a fine line between like fetishizing black men, and I feel like it's we're teetering on the edge here, and I don't really I feel uncomfortable. Having said that, though, the one update I will say is that that mixtape dropped, and TMZ is reporting that Bobbi Althoff has been filed divorce papers by her husband. Yeah, the whole black man equals BBC. Yeah, no, I have a very different approach to this. I thought that he did not. You know, my interest in the matter was that I thought he has small penis energy. But yes, the update to the situation is Bobbi Althoff, who became prominent and famous for her interview with Drake, as Drake rizzes her up, is now filing for divorce. Now, the reason why there was a weird moment there is because there was some speculation that Drake was engaging in some home wrecking. Dude, I'm telling you, fresh off the presses, read all about it. Extra, extra. Okay? Turns out, Bobbi Althoff, famous for that bedroom interview with Drake, who was speculated to have maybe hooked up with Drake and then had a falling out with Drake, is now on the receiving end of divorce papers. That's right. TMZ reports. Bobbi Althoff, podcaster's hubby, files for divorce. Bobbi Althoff is apparently about to become single because her husband just pulled the plug on their marriage, TMZ has learned. According to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, Corey Althoff is filing for divorce to his wife of 4 years, citing irreconcilable differences. He has their date of separation listed at the 4th of July, 2023. Corey's asking for joint physical and legal custody of their 2 daughters, 1-year-old Isla and 3-year-old Luca. He also checked the box to block the court's ability to award spousal support to either party. Bobbi kickstarted her career on TikTok with a dry deadpan style humor, going on to develop a really good podcast where her awkwardly interviewing interviews with the likes of Drake, Mark Cuban, and more have gone viral. For his part, Corey's a major player in the tech world, serving as a senior vice president of software development programs at CompTIA. Bobbi said in the 2023 Cosmopolitan interview that she preferred to keep her marriage with Corey private, although she has featured him on social media before. Anyway, how did this person get so famous? I don't know how she popped off so hard, but she was all over TikTok. People loved her on TikTok when she was like interviewing black people and being visibly uncomfortable around black people. The Zoomers loved it. They loved it so much that like people said that she was an industry plant. She is an industry plant. I think even she said so. Yeah, her husband, I think she just like lived in proximity to like rich people and famous celebrities because of her husband. And I think that is the reason why she was able to get like super huge celebrities and stuff originally that kind of put her in orbit, if that makes sense. But she's like a mom talk originally. She's like a mom talker for having like one titty that's bigger than the other. Kiki Palmer talked to her about it.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but...
So wait, what is an industry plant to you?
I mean, I don't truly like know.
Well, you do feel kind of planty. You got here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Hey, it has been a minute. 20 years. You started so young.
Yes, girl. I've been working hard.
Yeah, I think you're the real industry plant here.
I mean, this is the only time I've seen Bobbi Althoff be normal around a black person, by the way. Because normally she only has like normal voice reserved for like interviews that she does with like white people, usually. This is literally the first time I've seen her around a black person doing normal voice and not the character that she normally does. Which, by the way, I get it. Like, it's a bit. It's a character. Okay? My theory is that Drake discovered her on Mommy Talk. Not true, Hasan. You're misremembering stuff. What do you mean? What am I misremembering? No, she did. She originally popped off on Mom Talk. She literally had a boob that was larger than the other, which is normal, right? One of her boobs is larger than the other one because of breastfeeding. And then Drake, like, I think Drake DM'd her, and then she was launching this podcast already. She had done one with another person. I forget who she had interviewed before. And then the Drake interview blew up because it's Drake. Of course it blew up. And then like her and Drake had a falling out because you know, she was at the Drake show and she was like doing her bit where she's like, oh, I'm so bored. And Drake and her had a falling out, and people basically turned around and speculated that like Drake hit it and that she was married, and that's the reason why they had a falling out. And now we find out that like around that same time they actually also got divorced. But I don't think she is an industry plant. You didn't know who this chick was 2 months ago? Wait, what? I didn't. But then I learned everything because I'm a commentator who commentates on culture sometimes. Okay, I comment on culture. Also, speaking of Drake, Drake was literally one of the earlier celebrities that openly called for a ceasefire. So, you know, I'm just saying, maybe it's because, you know, he speaks softly and carries a big stick. Maybe it's because he's got his own weapons of mass destruction that he can fly around. But he did do that. He did do that early on. So that's something to remember. Anyway, did Sydney Sweeney... Wait, what? Sydney Sweeney was telling the truth about being employed at Universal Studios? What? I don't care about this. Why is this news? Dude, hot people have everything. It's crazy, okay? Like, hot people make the news when being like, I used to work at a shitty job. And then people will just be like, oh, I don't know if she actually did work at a shitty job or not. Like, how is this news? I don't understand. Just like, it's just hot people shit. There was a viral TikTok because she said she was a tour guide and somebody tried to call her out on it. A lot of people called her out. I don't even know what this is. Okay, well, you know, maybe we'll look at it. This seems like culturally relevant. Zoomer News. Zoomer News is like TikTok call outs, dude. TikTok call outs, Drake's penis, Aiden Ross got scammed, on God W. Hello, I'm Hasan Piker, and this is Zoomer News. Also, here, you might be flooding after I show you this video all the way back from 2018 when I was able to dunk and have not been able to ever since.
Got the Turkish Delight, aka the Turkey Club, no mayo, sriracha on the side. Oh!
That's right, dude. That's that real Turkish Delight shit right there. Back when bro was hot, thank you. You have to jump 2 centimeters is not impressive. That dance, proof you're white. Oh my God. I know. I can't dance. I know. Not a dunk, sir. You need to slam your hand on the rim, sir. Okay, shut up. Hasan runs out of moves and starts dancing zesty at Summer Jam. I used to be real zesty with it. 2018 was 6 years ago. I know, man. I know. It's been a long time since I've been able to dunk. That was a soft dunk to begin with. I was never like a yammer. Okay, I was never able to yam it. I certainly was definitely able to dunk it more convincingly than I can now. Now I can't dunk it at all. So Charles Barkley's epic statement on DeAndre Jordan in 2012. If you locked him in a gym by himself overnight and told him he couldn't dunk, he'd have 6 points. He'd have 6 points in the morning. Wait, what? That's pretty funny. It's like a convoluted roast that at first I didn't understand because I was still in the same mind frame of like, in the same mindset of like me not being able to dunk. I mean, I'd rather be able to only dunk than not be able to dunk is what I mean. Okay. I think I respect it.